So I'm a little late to the party with this one. I did not know the game Highguard existed. I saw it was trending on Steam, and I saw a bunch of people talking about it, specifically my friends watching it on Twitch, and everybody seems to have the consensus that the game is bad. This game is terrible. I actually genuinely think that Concord probably would have been a better game than this game turned out to be. It has like 20,000 negative reviews, and they're rightfully so. In the first 20 seconds of playing the game, I realized every flaw that it had. It ran like complete shit, like really bad. There were times on high, my computer's pretty decent. It's not the worst computer in the world. It's not the most modern, that's for sure. It doesn't have a problem with many games. This game runs at 30 FPS. This game runs like a Switch game. And as I'm looking through the Steam page, I did want to do a little bit more research on why it runs bad. And honestly, some people say it runs great. Some people say it runs like a piece of shit. And as you can see, there's 200 comments about this. This guy has a pretty similar build to me, except he has a way better graphics card and he's still having issues. So I'm gonna assume this is still an issue. I have a 3060 running smooth as butter. I have a better computer than this guy. It could just be a driver issue, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, these guys have better computers than me, and they say it runs perfectly. Some people have worse computers, and it doesn't run as good. So it doesn't seem like everybody's having that issue. You might not have that issue. I do. So, whatever. It's kind of a bummer because it does look like it would be slightly fun. Some of the menu systems and stuff look a little basic, even more basic than things like Deadlock, which I love Deadlock. But this feels differently soulless. And yeah, so it runs like shit. There's some features like you have to mine for this like money, like League. This is a MOBA game. They're really copying. They're trying to copy Deadlock. You mine for these crystals, and these crystals you have like an Osu mini game. Like it's so weird. It's just not good at all. But like it does, dude. It doesn't even have an option to turn off motion blur. I was searching for that like 10 minutes. It doesn't exist. There's no motion blur. It is permanently on, and it runs at 30 FPS. I have a feeling that the only reason they released it is because they would have to rewrite the entire game for it to run good, for it to be good. So they just cut their losses and released it now. And it does deserve the bad reviews. Some people are saying, like, give it 2 months, give it a couple days, give it a week or two. But the amount of flaws in the game are so bad that I genuinely think the game needs a rewrite. Just to be fair, I'm going to play the game with you guys, just so you know I'm not fucking bullshitting. This game is terrible. Alright, so first off, this menu, pretty generic. Now, let's actually go to... Is there a firing range? Okay. As you can see, I loaded into the game and I'm getting 58 frames per second. My FPS is not capped. It's uncapped. I'm at max everything. And if I go to low, it really doesn't help that much. So it makes the game pretty blurry, and I'm getting about 70 frames per second. So about 20 frames, but still playable, I guess, at 70, but it's definitely not what I look for. Like, I don't want my game to look like this in the year 2026. Battlefield 1 looked better than that. So the reason I'm using my computer as a benchmark is because I usually don't have issues on high graphics games. Grand Theft Auto is fine. Open world games in general are fine usually. Rust is fine, and that's a pretty good one for having an issue with graphics. I wittily released a beast inside me. Oh my god. I think I had 10 frames there. So yeah, I'm getting 60 frames. This is a very small map. There are bigger maps. I played one bigger map that was a little bit crazy. It had all this... The map, like, the maps are beautiful. I do believe that this game is in relation to the Apex team, Respawn or EA, but I'm not too sure who. Which is such a shame. If it is Respawn, they have a great engine for... they have a great... The Apex engine is great. It's one of my favorite games for optimization. I feel like every time I play Apex, I get great frames. My game is optimized. It feels great. It is a 3v3 game, and I think 3v3 is a low player count for the map size that is in this game. Like, I feel like I couldn't find anybody like last time we played. As you can see, the animations aren't bad, but the game style just, I feel like it doesn't fit a MOBA. Like, there's not necessarily like, see, a top-down MOBA, it's so, the maps are smaller. These are so big that you can get lost really easy. It just doesn't really function like a MOBA where you're fighting people and you can clearly see someone on your screen. Like, if you've ever seen League of Legends gameplay, like, everybody knows where everybody is unless you're ganking in the fucking jungle. So you have to time it. So you gotta go, boom, boom, boom. Which I guess it's kind of satisfying in a way, like, kind of like Fortnite, where you're hitting the little blue circles on the trees. But it's, like, kind of inferior. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. It's not dead. What was that thing that popped up on my screen? There we go. It's like a kind of a Destiny 2 little kill cam thing.
Enemies got the shield breaker. Take them out.
Throwing fire. I'm reloading.
Back. Let's end this.
I mean, the movement's not bad. Like, it feels like Apex, which is good.
The enemy dropped the shield breaker.
But the game just doesn't look great. Like, it doesn't look appealing or appetizing for a lot of people, especially me. The main critique I saw on Twitter was it looks AI generated. It looks like a game with no soul. Like, look at this. Oh fuck. Oh shit, my horse can die? I didn't know that.
Ready to unleash a firestorm. Taking damage. Enemy vaporized.
I don't think there's a melee button.
Getting close. Just 2 enemies left.
God damn. It's so laggy, it just feels like shit. Like aiming. My teammates got it locked down, dude. Jesus. Yeah, that's enough.